everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabriel. Today we are talking about the small business. It's the end of February. Well, February ended and now it's the beginning of March. And I just wanted to check in with you because I've been doing like once a month, like a vlog of where the small business is at. And just talk about what I did in February and where I see myself going for March and throughout the year. If you are new to this channel, my name is Gabriel, and I make and sell barrettes and hair accessories outside of Houston, Texas. And so I was just trying to take a year and turn kind of my small side hustle into a like little fledgling small business, and I'm just recording it kind of for YouTube. But this is not an advice channel. I was thinking about it today, actually. Like, let's just settle in. I got my coffee. I was thinking about today. And there's a lot, like my email inbox is just inundated with people with advice, like how to grow your YouTube channel and how to get the algorithm and Google advice and Etsy advice and Cricut advice because I have a Cricut machine, and there's like all these people who have something they want to tell me, and how to grow on Instagram and how to use, whatever. And I was thinking about like the gold rush and when people went out to California and Alaska to find gold, and they, people did find gold, and they just struck gold and they became millionaires. But like the people they said that really made money were the people who sold the like gold, things you slosh around, the pickaxes and stuff. Like the hardware people were the people who really made money, because people, they like, it was kind of I don't want to say predatory, but they supplied the accoutrement that like went along with people's like dreams and aspirations. And I was thinking about that in terms of a small business. Like there are so many people who are trying to start a small business, and there's a lot of people who are making money on telling you like how they did it or how to grow your small business or the secret to success. And like, it's just a lot. Like, it's so hard to kind of like parse down on the people who really have done it and who you really can trust, and really the very valuable pieces of information amidst all the like fluff and nonsense. And I think with AI, honestly, it's just gotten worse because you can just tell AI to write you something, and it just makes the whole article for you, like the whole blog or the whole email. And I don't know how authentic or realistic any of that information is, or how helpful. It's just people making money off of other people's dreams and aspirations. And I was thinking that's kind of like, ugh. But that is not what this channel is about. Like, this channel is about me and my dreams and my aspirations and like what I'm doing and like things that I found successful or not. And the forums are just more or less starting a community of people like just talking and hanging out and having conversations. Like, let's talk hair. I just got a haircut. It's a little bit short, but it looked good a couple days ago, but I just woke up today and did nothing to it. So it takes a little bit of something to get looking good. So, okay. So February ended, and I don't know where it went, to be quite honest. I really don't know where it went. Like, I've said this before, but like the whole business is just me. So it's like, I create it, I make it, I do the sales, I do the boxing, I do the marketing, I do the YouTubes, I do the editing, I do all of it. So when you do all of it, time flies. And, if I could, that's Ditters. His name is Ditters. He's named after a composer named Carl Ditters von Dittersdorf. He's like the most amazing. We actually had 3 dogs. He's not the most amazing. He's top 3. But he is kind of my best friend. Okay. I don't even know where it was. When you do everything yourself, it's like hard to like prioritize because everything seems kind of like the highest priority. But this month I've spent quite a bit of time on my website Um, in the past, so opened up Squarespace. I bought a Squarespace site, and then I fiddled around with it, and it never quite looked great. And then I knew I needed pictures, and so I hired this guy to take pictures of my Barrettes. And he said, well, pay me a little bit extra, I'll fix your website. And to a degree, he did. It looked a lot better, but at the same time, I had a hard drop off at that exact same time with Etsy and with my website. And I wonder if like maybe all the pictures are too big, megabytes, millibytes, whatever it's called, MBs. I'm not exactly sure what happened, or if it was just like coincidental with the start of inflation, to be quite honest, or maybe people don't need barrettes that bad. But I felt like I got shuffled to the bottom of the Etsy algorithm, which is where most of my sales came from. And then instead of learning the Etsy algorithm, I decided I really wanted to learn like my website algorithm. So I've been spending a lot of time working on that. I did a video a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago, on like doing the SEO for my website. And so I think improving upon that's really going to be helpful in the long run, just getting people to my website. And then I have I just dropped like a new product line. They're pastel barrettes for spring. So, and they come in a variety of colors. Here's the orange. I'm wearing the pink. This is the Diana is the circle one. And so I made a whole new product page, put those in for like the spring line, and it's the very first time that my SEO was like done perfectly. Like I just from start, all the pictures were the right MB size, and they were all of them had descriptions that worked towards getting like keywords put in there, and like different keywords and searchable words. And then I got it immediately indexed by Google. So it's like the first time that like I have I have 3 pages that are like perfectly done. My home page, my shopping page, and now my pastel page. So my next thing is to go through and kind of fix all my other pictures, which is going to be kind of daunting. So I'm just going to start small. I have another product that's about to drop. I haven't done them yet, but they're a gold and a silver. So this is the silver, and then this is the gold. And they're going to be a 2-pack. And I think I'm going to make it so that you can have 1 silver and 1 gold if you're only going to wear one at a time. But, so I'm going to do this one perfectly and get this one indexed. But then I'm going to start over with just like, slowly do the barrettes. My biggest problem really is getting hair models, because I hate taking pictures of my hair all the time. Also because I got to like take my phone and like, try to, or whatever, because I can't. And then I bought a couple of like, mannequin heads, but you can tell they're like mannequin heads. And so I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, it works in a pinch, but I don't know. So I need to find models, but what I'd really like is like a variety of models. So I'm thinking about like on a Saturday, like a really pretty Houston Saturday, just standing out in like our local park with like a sign, like I will trade you a barrette for a picture of it in your hair. And like I've tried to do it kind of on YouTube or on Instagram, like I'll send you a barrette if you send me pictures, but like I never get the pictures. But I thought I could go outside and just hold up a sign and just say like, I will trade you a barrette for a picture of your hair, because what I really need is a variety of hair. I need long and short and curly and wavy and straight and everything in between, because I mean that's the purpose of my barrettes. It's not that every barrette looks great in every hair, because like this barrette, the Eleanor, and I'll show you the Frida's, which I don't have one of things, but this is the little Frida, right? And like the little Frida works great for me for like holding back my bangs when I'm just like reading and don't want things falling in my hair. But there's a billion types of people who this barrette is not going to work well. And then this, where I can hold up a whole French twist in my hair with this one, but like a lot of people just use it, instead, because they have such, like my niece has such thick hair, she uses it just to hold it back, permanently. And so I just need to express that better on my website, because right now on my website, it's literally just barrettes. There's very few pictures of barrettes in hair, and the ones that are like largely my niece's hair. So, and I want a bigger variety, but like, how do you get models to do all that? So anyway, so that's my real goal for this month, is to get pictures, because I need them for my website, but I also need them like to demonstrate on the next series of steps I want to take. Like, do I want to go on Amazon? How do I get on Range Me, which is like the business to business website? So in order to do that, I need pictures of my barrettes in hair, right? That just has to be the next logical step. So that's really what I'm working on right now, and it's pretty exciting. I think I'm going to try to get some boxes out also to maybe some influencers, or maybe to like some magazines or something. I'm trying to get some. I would love if, I'll try to do local, and then I'll probably like do a couple national magazines just to like put the idea out there. Because, if you don't dream big, you can't like succeed big. I mean, I know I can do like the local magazine here in Kingwood where I live, but I'm like, like, let's also try, like, maybe let's like send them to Glamour, see what happens, and probably nothing. But you never know, right? You never know unless you try. Like, that's all I gotta say. So, okay, so we talked about, I showed you my newest barrettes, and I talked about pictures, and I talked about my website, my YouTube. My YouTube videos are going pretty well. They go up and then they go down. I was doing a bunch of like these table topic boxes, which I think are fun. It's like you ask a question. I was just pulling them out at random and then just answering a question like this says, which of your personality traits would you like to change? Okay, I'm not going to answer that one. But, and pulling them out at random, and those were getting like really good hits. Like I almost broke 1,000, which for me is a lot. But then I decided it doesn't like have anything to do with barrettes. So I pulled back on those, and then like my viewership kind of went down a little bit. But it's like more important to me that I have the correct audience than just any old audience. So I feel good about that decision, even though it's like a little bit painful. I think everybody likes knowing that people like it. Like, it's validating, when like a video does well. So, you want that to happen, but it's not helpful if it's not the right audience, you know what I mean? So that's really good. So YouTube's holding steady. I think I'm just gonna get better and better at it. And as I think, listen, there are days I get discouraged. Don't get me wrong. Like, having a small business is a roller coaster, but like generally, I think we are on the up and up. I keep saying it. We're on the up and up. So I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to keep this to like a little just 15-minute like cup of coffee afternoon type of day. It is beautiful out in Houston. Maybe I should go make my poster board now. Like, we'll trade barrettes for pictures of hair. But I hope you all have a great afternoon and go outside and do something fun and pull your hair back because it's windy. So have a great day. I'll see you later.